Hello and welcome to Project Discovery. I'm Nathan, and today we're going through 6 projects that our research team found this week that piqued our interest across crypto, Web3, and NFTs. No time to lose, let's get right into it. First up this week is Realms over on the Solana blockchain. This one's been around since January, and it's a DAO management and governance platform and is synonymous to Snapshot on Ethereum, where we can vote on proposals and read proposals for a given project. And it has a really clean user experience and user interface. Here is the actual application. We could connect our Phantom wallet in the top right hand corner and just be connected. And then it's got a myriad of projects over on the Solana blockchain. And if we click into one of them just to see the experience, let's go into Serum, which is probably one of the larger, more trusted projects on Solana. Here is the interface for actually looking at proposals about what is current to Serum and what people are voting on. So we come in here, we've got our votes. They've got one vote going on right now, actually. They're finalizing one vote, and then we can scroll down to see the other ones as well. So comparatively to Snapshot, it looks like a really good experience. So quite impressive for Solana-based projects. If we clicked into one of the current votes right now, it would take us over to the forum. And when I mean forum, over to a discourse forum where they're actually discussing the proposal before it gets to voting on Realm. So on Ethereum, we vote on Snapshot, and on Solana, we vote on Realm. So wanted to bring this one to people's attention. I didn't really realize that Realms had a DAO governance management or governance and management platform. So for the Solana-based investors, Realms is there to keep you up to date on all your different projects and what you should be voting on. Moving on to MetaMask Snaps, we're going to touch on this one briefly because it's more of a conceptual item for today. MetaMask Snaps seems to be official for MetaMask. This is a system that allows anyone to safely expand the capabilities of MetaMask. So they're calling this their Snaps program. They link to documentation. This Twitter account has not tweeted yet. They just joined in May of 2022. And like I just mentioned, if we click on the docs.metamask.io, that is the official documentation for MetaMask. And we can come in here and have a look at the docs and what are snaps. So we'll quickly go through just this paragraph because it's quite technical. It's still in the developer stage. But Snaps is a system that allows anyone to expand the capabilities of MetaMask. A snap is a program that we run in an isolated environment that can customize the wallet experience. So it is a new way to create Web3 and user experiences by modifying MetaMask. So quite interesting. It looks like they're opening up the ability to pretty much open source MetaMask a little bit and have people build alongside MetaMask with them using snaps, using some customizable tools. And then it's only available on something that I just learned about today, MetaMask Flask. What is MetaMask Flask? It looks like MetaMask Flask is for developers. And if I wanted to download the MetaMask Flask wallet and add it to Chrome, it's really a development build, and they call it the Canary distribution of the MetaMask extension intended for developers. So just wanted to mention that, because pretty much proving, if I'm able to go backwards, that snaps are really at the moment just being used by software developers, and they're going, but it is an interesting concept and theory that they are somewhat open sourcing, or at least opening up the customization of MetaMask by outside developers to help grow use cases for Web3 wallets. So very cool for MetaMask Snaps. Curious when they are going to start tweeting and start pumping this after it gets through the Flask beta test, I guess. Moving on to the Forgotten Runes. Anybody that's watched these videos and participated along knows that I love the Forgotten Rune Wizards cult. And this week, Warriors are minting. So we have the wizards as part of the metaverse, and then we're adding warriors to the metaverse as well. So these are pixelated warriors. If we head over to the Forgotten Runes website, we can click on the warriors, and right now it's going through a slow mint at the moment. Hopefully this loads, because it's actually a really cool little interface. Oh, bummer, it's not loading. I think right now there it is. So we've got the secret tower, and we are forging our warriors at the moment. And right now we've only sold about 6,000 of them, or about 6,000 of them. There's 16,000 in total supply, and there's 10,000 remaining to be minted. So you can mint one for 0.6 ETH, and I think they're just going to be sitting here until they're sold out. If we want to see what a Forgotten Warrior looks like, we can head over to OpenSea. They are instant reveal. So once you mint it, it'll be an instant reveal, and you'll see what NFT you've gotten. So, during the minting phase, you do have the opportunity to potentially snipe a rare. I purchased two, one part of the Dutch auction at 0.6, and then one part of a mint list claim at 0.6 as well. So I think they look pretty good. They've already dropped down to 0.45. So naturally, we do see with NFT collections, the mint price typically has a premium to the floor, because the mint price, that premium incorporates the optionality of potentially minting a very rare NFT. So you'll typically see the mint price of an NFT collection trade at, 10 to 30% higher than the floor price. So that's happened right now, and I could see this collection, if the bear market continues, going downward over time. So I think long term, the Warriors are a wonderful addition to the Rooniverse metaverse, and I'm bullish. I'm going to hold my Warriors until we get some sort of short term or long term pump. But yes, in the short term, I could see Warriors trading at, 0.2, 0.3 later this year, as we sell out all 16,000 and as the Rooniverse gets built a little bit more. So I don't expect, blazing price performance from these Warriors initially, but I do think these are great additions. And in the long term, in the next couple of years, over the next 5 to 10 years, as the Rooniverse is built out, these are going to be wonderful additions and wonderful characters. So we're still figuring out all the characters and all the affinities and all the backgrounds and bodies and shields and weapons as well. So fun day over in the Forgotten Runes Discord. And these are at 0.45, the Warriors. If we have a look at the Wizards have been trading at about 2.4, 2.5, 2.6 ETH. And since the Warriors have been released, we have seen a decrease in price, and we are down to a floor price of 1.7 ETH. So hopefully the Wizards drop a little bit more. Hopefully a few more people, a few new entrants can get into the Wizards while prices are a little bit lower, because the Forgotten Runes do want more members. So hopefully these drop a little bit more. Moving on to Lil Nouns. Lil Nouns is a nouns derivative collection that auctions off a little noun every 15 minutes. They use the same user interface and user experience as nouns, and we are on to, I think, over 100. We can see in the top left-hand corner, let me refresh this and see if it goes to the most recent one. So we're getting, they issue off one every 15 minutes. They've been trading for around, 0.3 to 0.7 ETH. We've already issued over 100 of them. We're at 109. There it is right now. The treasury's already built up 61 ETH. And I think they're pretty cool. It's a really nice little derivative collection. I think 0.4, I don't know if these prices at 0.4, 0.5 hold up for a long time. Don't know if this is, an investment that you don't anticipate it to go exponential, but a wonderful way to participate in a great avatar if these prices drop a little bit. So these are going to be released forever, or at least as long as the Ethereum blockchain is around. Moving on to NFTSy. We got a pre-launch synthetics NFT derivative platform here that's trying to make NFT investment more accessible. And what they are doing is they are creating an innovative synthetic NFT index and derivatives that is going to provide long and short exposure to NFT asset collections. So instead of purchasing a cool cat or purchasing a doodle at say 10, 20 ETH, I'm able to invest $20 or 0.2 ETH into an index token, an ERC20 token that tracks either the floor price or some weighted average price of the NFT collection, and therefore I can get exposure to an NFT collection without actually buying the underlying NFT. There it is. They issue ERC20 tokens whose price tracks the floor price of different NFT collections. So we've seen this, the decentralized applications coming soon. We'll quickly click on the docs actually. We do have very few documentation or docs, but we do have documentation. They're going to create S tokens. And we've seen this with one other platform, Mimicry, M-I-M-I-C-R-Y. So we've seen it with Mimicry, and we've also seen it now with NFTSy. Pretty much creating ERC20 tokens that track NFT collections, and therefore we can trade those ERC20 tokens and get exposure to blue chip NFT collections through a derivative. So very cool, really opening up NFT financial markets. And last one of the day. Last one is called Uniq.cx. This is done by Mr. Malloy on Twitter, who decided, because the markets crashed, to offer Uniq.cx for free. It's an NFT analytics tool, and we can come in here and it's all free. Real-time NFT insights and high fidelity data, free forever. They're tracking 22,000 collections. We can go to the rankings page, check out the rankings of the different NFTs. They've got a few unique metrics here. Last sales below floor, assets that were purchased below the current floor price. So a lot of these below floor. Yep, we've also got diamond hands, this metric, an asset that were never sold since they were minted. We have paper hands, assets that are currently listed below the sales price, or below the price that the owners purchased it for, so they're underwater. And then also unique owners, which a lot of people have. So if we click into one of these collections, they also have some detailed information for us about it as well, all free. We've got a main panel, real-time statistics, we've got charts, we've got sales, moving average, and also floor thinness as well. So how quickly does the floor rise? We've got 1,400 assets before the other deeds gets to 4 ETH. Floor thinness, very, very cool chart there. And we've also got a best money for ranking. They actually give you a rarity ranking in the rank bucket and then show you the prices as well. So what are the best prices at different tiers of rarity? So very, very cool here from Uniq.cx. And that is about it for today. Thank you, everyone. Really appreciate you being here each week with us for Project Discovery. We'll be back at it next week. Bye for now.